Wyoming fines limits practice test.
Question 1. How long is the license suspension period resulting from failure to pay court-ordered child support in the state of Wyoming?
Until the arrears has been paid in full. 2 years. 6 months. 1 year.
Answer.
Until the arrears has been paid in full.
Question 2. A third or subsequent reckless driving conviction in the state of Wyoming will result in a suspension period of
5 years. 6 months. 3 years. 1 year.
Answer.
1 year.
Question 3. After the fourth moving traffic violation, each additional violation will result in an additional day suspension period.
15. 90. 30. 10.
Answer.
90.
Question 4. Alcohol and/or drug evaluation is required to regain a license after a or subsequent WE conviction and resulting revocation period.
3rd. 2nd. 4th. 1st.
Answer.
3rd.
Question 5. If a Wyoming driver who is under the age of 21 fails to submit to chemical testing, his or her license will be suspended for days.
30. 90. 120. 60.
Answer.
90.
Question 6. A refusal charge will result in a minimum of suspension period.
30 days. 6 months. 90 days. 1 year.
Answer.
6 months.
Question 7. If a Wyoming driver was involved in a crash and had no insurance, she can post a cash deposit for the total amount of property damage, plus her injury in order to reinstate her license.
$5,000. $25,000. $10,000. $15,000.
Answer.
$25,000.
Question 8. A reckless driving conviction will result in a day license suspension in the state of Wyoming.
3. 90. 60. 10.
Answer.
90.
Question 9. A Wyoming driver is allowed up to moving traffic violations within a 12-month period.
7. 2. 5. 3.
Answer.
3.
Question 10. If an underage Wyoming driver is convicted of driving with a suspended or revoked license, the license will be suspended for an additional days.
10. 30. 60. 90.
Answer.
30.
Question 11. If a Wyoming driver is convicted of transposing alcohol to a minor, his or her license will be revoked for
1 year, 90 days, 30 days, 6 months.
Answer.
1 year.
Question 12. A refusal charge will result in a maximum of suspension period
18 months, 6 months, 24 months, 12 months.
Answer.
18 months.
Question 13. Typically, the license reinstatement fee in the state of Wyoming is
$100, $85, $75, $50.
Answer.
$50.
Question 14. The fee for a contested case hearing, which contests a driver's license suspension, is
$50, $100, $10, $25.
Answer.
$25.
Question 15. An administrative per se suspension or other penalty will occur regardless of
the type of vehicle, the court's decision, the driver's age. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
The court's decision.
Question 16. Which of the following will result in the revocation of a Wyoming driver's license?
Leaving the scene of an accident. Felony resulting from driving. Homicide by vehicle. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 17. A second offense of failing to properly secure a child in an approved child safety restraint system will result in a maximum fine of
$55, $50, $110, $100.
Answer.
$110.
Question 18. Children under the age of must be seated in a child safety restraint system.
15, 9, 13, 10.
Answer.
9.
Question 19. Wyoming drivers with a back of % are considered mentally and physically impaired.
0.07%, 0.01%, 0.05%, 0.08%.
Answer.
0.08%.
Question 20. A fourth or subsequent buoy conviction will result in an ignition interlock device requirement for
10 years, 12 years, 5 years. The lifetime of the driver.
Answer.
The lifetime of the driver.
Question 21. Upon arrest for a DWI charge, the officer will supply the driver with a notice of suspension and a temporary license valid for days.
3, 30, 7, 10.
Answer.
30.
Question 22. A third or subsequent DWI conviction will result in a year license revocation period.
5, 3, 4, 2.
Answer.
3.
Question 23. Conviction of a second DWI offense will result in a suspension period of
5 years, 6 months, 1 year, 90 days.
Answer.
1 year.
Question 24. A first DWI conviction with a back-etter above 0.15% will result in an ignition interlock device requirement for
2 years, 1 year, 30 days, 6 months.
Answer.
6 months.
Question 25. A second reckless driving conviction will result in a license suspension period.
120 day, 90 day, 1 year, 6 month.
Answer.
6 month.
Question 26. A court conviction of a Wyoming driver's first DWI offense will result in a suspension period of days.
90, 10, 30, 60.
Answer.
90.
Question 27. A first offense for failing to properly secure a child in a child safety restraint system will result in a fine of
$500, $60, $100, $25.
Answer.
$60.
Question 28. If a Wyoming driver has outstanding traffic citations that he or she has failed to pay, his or her license will be suspended
until the citations are addressed and paid in full. For 90 days. For 6 months. For 30 days.
Answer.
Until the citations are addressed and paid in full.
Question 29. For moving traffic violations within a 12-month period will result in a day suspension period.
60, 90, 180, 30.
Answer.
90.
Question 30. If a Wyoming driver is convicted of leaving the scene of a serious or fatal accident in which he or she was involved, his or her license will be revoked for
90 days. 6 months. 1 year. 30 days.
Answer.
1 year.
Question 31. Upon a Wyoming driver's reckless driving conviction, he or she will be required to repass the state's driver's license examination.
Second. Fourth. Third. First.
Answer.
Third.
Question 32. Upon a Wyoming driver's second WUI conviction, he or she will be required to maintain an ignition interlock device on his or her vehicle for
6 months. 30 days. 2 years. 1 year.
Answer.
1 year.
Question 33. A second or subsequent WUI offense for a Wyoming driver who is under the age of 21 will result in a suspension period of
30 days. 1 year. 2 years. 6 months.
Answer.
6 months.
Question 34. After how many drinks may a Wyoming driver's likelihood of being in or causing a crash begin to increase?
3. 7. 5. 1.
Answer.
1.
Question 35. A back of as little as % may also result in a conviction of WUI if there is other supporting evidence.
0.00. 0.005. 0.0005. 0.05.
Answer.
0.05.
Question 36. Which of the following motorists are required to wear seat belts in the state of Wyoming?
Only backseat passengers. All motorists. The driver and front seat passenger only. The driver only.
Answer.
All motorists.
Question 37. An administrative per se suspension for a WUI charge will remain in effect for days.
30. 120. 90. 60.
Answer.
90.
Question 38. The license reinstatement fee for a child support suspension is
$150. $50. $5. $500.
Answer.
$5.
Question 39. What is the term used for alcohol-related traffic violations in the state of Wyoming?
Driving under the influence, DUI. Operating while intoxicated, OA. Driving while under the influence, DWI. Operating under the influence, WI.
Answer.
Driving while under the influence, DWI.
Question 40. All Wyoming drivers have demonstrated their implied consent to
Search of their vehicles. chemical testing for alcohol and drugs, release of their medical records. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
Chemical testing for alcohol and drugs.
Question 41. During license suspension, a Wyoming driver is eligible for limited driving privileges as long as he or she has not had a probationary license in the previous years.
5, 3, 4, 2.
Answer.
5.
Question 42. The penalty for a subsequent WUI offense is defined based on the year driver's history of similar offenses.
3, 15, 5, 10.
Answer.
10.
Question 43. A third WUI conviction will result in a year ignition interlock device requirement.
5, 2, 4, 3.
Answer.
2.
Question 44. A suspension period imposed because of a failure to adhere to the state's compulsory insurance mandate will remain in effect
Until the SR-22 form has been filed. For 90 days. For 30 days. For 6 months.
Answer.
Until the SR-22 form has been filed.
Question 45. Multiple reckless driving convictions must occur within years in the state of Wyoming.
20, 5, 10, 3.
Answer.
5.
Question 46. An administrative per se suspension period will begin days after the driver's arrest for the charge.
2, 10, 30, 90.
Answer.
30.
Question 47. An underage Wyoming driver's first WUI offense will result in a day suspension period.
30, 60, 10, 90.
Answer.
90.
Question 48. If a driver younger than 21 years of age is in actual physical control of a vehicle with a back of % or more, her license will be suspended.
0.02, 0, 0.01, 0.002.
Answer.
0.02.
Question 49. Using another driver's license as his or her own could cause a Wyoming driver to lose his or her privilege to drive for days.
90, 60, 10, 30.
Answer.
90.
Question 50. To cause the license suspension for underage drivers, Multiple alcohol-related offenses must occur within years.
10, 5, 2, 3.
Answer:
2. Thank you for watching the video and wish you will get your driver license soon.